No, don't mind me. You keep going with your fighting. It's entertaining. I want to watch you guys fight. I'm kidding. Hello, 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 everybody. I hope everybody is having a good day.
MILF.
Thank you, Minty. It's apparently fight time in chat. Which is fine. No more cododerators. Nope. The mods are right there, Joe. Who are you? What are you trying to do? I don't think- okay, first of all, Joe, I don't think you could beat Minty in a fight. There are very few people I think could beat Minty in a fight. I'm just putting that out there. I think Minty would win. I don't think it would matter what weapon you came with. Minty would win. Minty is like 2'7". Minty would win. Minty would win. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Minty would win. I would bet on Minty. Exactly. See, all of the mods and all of the community members here would bet on Minty. It's nothing against you, Joe. It's just that Minty would win. Like, 10 times out of 10. I might be small, but I will cut your Achilles heel so quick. Minty would stab someone without remorse. It's true. It's true. It's true, it's true, it's true. Anyways, hello. I have stabbed someone without remorse. Well, see, that just proves our point. Minty could win. Minty would win. Minty would win. I've been effectively derailed from whatever my brain was going to say, was just watching fighting unfolding in the chat.
Unboobies your trap.
Thank you, Mommy. Joe, what if you're the one that's cringe and unbased? What if it's you? Have you ever considered that possibility? Minty is going on my list. Well, good luck. We are going to play Jump King today. Before we jump into playing the game, I am going to let you guys know up front that I have to end stream an hour early. I've still got stuff coming up later this week that I need to prepare for. Plus, I'm going into the office tomorrow, so I just need like an extra hour. So I'm going to be ending at 9:30 instead of 10:30 my time, so that means like an hour and a half, 2 hours of Jump King, and then like an hour and a half or an hour of PowerWash Sim, because there's no way that I'm ending a stream on Jump King. As much as the game is fine, I would like to have some sort of peace when I leave. So, I don't have a persona yet, Joe. The furries will find you and they will assign you one. Don't worry. You do now. It's fine. So I guess I shouldn't be like wasting any more time. We should get right into it. We should play the video. Thank you, Steam. We should play the video game. Pause. So bright. Do you not recognize that the game is there? There you go. Joe is another Elmo. So what you're saying is that Joe is on the same level as Ether. Which, you know, is very fair and I respect it. Fuck you. Well, fuck you, Ether. That's how I feel about that. We'll see if I can remember how to play, because it's been a solid week. And I feel like my head is already empty of how to play. We got up all the way to the sewer thing. I think we can get back up there pretty easily again. I hope we can get back up there easily again. Nope. At least Ether has his adorableness and cool projects. Joe is just Joe. Ether is so angry. I am. It's time change time. Yes, for all the people that aren't having time change right now and have time change later. For I think it's like the next 2 weeks. I start an hour earlier, hour later, hour earlier. I think I start an hour earlier for some people, and then it will all even out. But the Twitch calendar should still be correct. The widget underneath the stream might be wrong again. Why am I bad at jumping? Also, Am, why are you awake? Am? It's so late for you. I'm just smacking into the side of this. Oh wait, no, you went to a gig. I know, I understand. I saw the post on Twitter. I got there. I got there eventually. Ami. Why are so many people in my community antagonizing Joe and Ether right now? But a lot of it is also with love, which I think is even funnier. They come in with violence and you guys go, yeah, but you're funny. That was wrong. I'll get the handle on this. One of my favorite bands in the world had such a good time. Was that... Who was it, Am? Was it Enter Shikari or was it somebody else? Joe picked a fight with Clover, they deserved it. So true. Joe only has one mode, Ether contains at least 3. Excuse me. What are the 3 modes of Ether? What does that mean? I hope all of your soups are grossly thick. I'd like to know. At least I'm not the only one confused. Nope. Tsundere. Thick soup is fucking revolting. I mean, it depends on the soup. Sometimes you want a thicker soup. Like split pea soup, I wouldn't want that one watered down. Stew. Yeah. Hi, Abe. I think you fell. I might have. What's it to you? Hi, a bit. That was incorrect. That was incorrect. I'll get there. Anyway, I fucking hate V5 coding, and I'm going to scream if some middle schooler asks me to bug check their code tomorrow. So for the first time, I'm really hoping they're just using blockchain code. Yeah, I heard that you were finally getting to do stuff with, like, robotics kids again, which is one of my favorite, like, pieces of Minty knowledge, is just sometimes Minty does things with robotics kids, and now Minty is getting to work with new robotics kids, which means more robotics kids for the rest of us to cheer on. I love it. I hate it. The game hates me. But that's okay. Also, is it Jump King that brings out the feral side of you guys, or is it just a Tuesday thing? Does anybody know? I can't tell. No, but yeah, I understand it's like an everyday thing for most of you, but like it was very pronounced today. I was already feral in VC with Woo, I'm just on one today. Okay, so maybe it's just a Tuesday thing. I guess. Nope. It's pie day. I have pie in the fridge that I'm gonna heat up after stream as a reward for getting a whole bunch of chores and shit done. I'm very excited. Okay. Nope. No. Streamer, can we pay you to buy pizza? No, I'm not buying pizza today. I had pizza this weekend. I'm not having pizza today. There's nothing that any of you could do to change my mind. However, will I probably have boba on Thursday? Yes, because I haven't had boba in a hot second and I miss boba. No, you can't give me subs to convince me to get pizza. I've had too much pizza. I don't want pizza. I'm really good at this. My first set of robotics kids got to final and regionals, but then probably threw a little because they were already going to get into Worlds via a different previous qualification, or going against a sister team, some more teams for the same school, going to the Worlds the better. Yeah! I'm not getting boba today. I'm not getting boba today. Boba on Thursday. Thursday treat. Because I didn't mean to do that. By the time that I would be getting boba on Thursday would also be the time period that I would be dealing with the stuff that I'm prepping for tonight. I have to clean up. They're doing maintenance in my apartment. And they're doing it during the day. So I'm going to be at home on Thursday, and then I have meetings and stuff in the morning. So it's like, get through all of that, and then boba reward. That was incorrect. That was incorrect. I do not get the appeal of boba. Tea. Tea is good. Tapioca pearls are vaguely the consistency of a gummy bear. I like gummy bears. They use brown sugar or sometimes honey to sweeten them. Nice sweet treat. It's more of like a snack than just a drink. Fuck. Now I want to do actual gummies with you. I mean, there's different, like, types of things that you can get in bubble tea. It's not just limited to the tapioca pearls. Like, I know people that get, like, lychee and stuff in theirs that's really good. And they sometimes have, like, popping boba at some places. So, like, I like sometimes getting, instead of getting just, like, an iced tea thing, sometimes I will get, like, a slushie, and I will put popping boba in it. Because normal boba is not good in the slushy ones. Yep. Why are we talking about cannibalism? Small honey balls is also a good substitution, as I found out. Not everywhere has those, though, unfortunately, Woo. I've seen them at a couple of places, but some of the smaller hole-in-the-wall ones don't have those. Yeah, but I don't know how cannibalism came up in the conversation. Listen, the confusion isn't why are we talking about it, but, like, not why as in, like, why are we consistently talking about it? I understand. It is how did we get here? I just want to know that. That's the only choice at a tiny two-table pho restaurant that's local. None of the places I go to have that as an option. All of them are normal tapioca pearls or nothing. Or no boba at the pho places. Now I want pho. Okay. If I just think about pho enough, will it appear? No, I shouldn't think about pho. I'll just get hungry. I literally just ate food too. No! God damn it. It will appear because you eventually give in to ordering it. I'm not going to order it tonight, though. I'm also not going to order it tomorrow or on Thursday. I'm getting boba on Thursday. And I want boba from a place that doesn't sell pho. Because I want the good boba. And? Hey. What you doing? Participating? Thank you. Good time over there. I've been cleaning, and so the area where I have like one of those like tower things that's got like the ball that goes around, balls that go around it and like turn like can be knocked around it, and Anne has just rediscovered that that toy is over there. It's been over there the entire time. Apparently, me moving it 2 inches made her remember that it exists. So if you hear just things falling down behind me, it's Anne. It's Anne. Well, Domino's loaded tots. These things kick ass. What about them? But can I convince you to get delivery mochi donuts? No, because I don't think that's the place I'm getting boba from. You think Windows can stop me? Where is Blossom breaking into? No, not today. You can't convince me to order food today. I have pie that's waiting for me after stream. I already ate dinner. I have hot chocolate right now. I don't know what else I could want. I'm very content right now. I don't want donuts. I don't want other things. It's pie day. I want pie on pie day. And I'm not going to make the pie now because I want to enjoy it after stream. Get Zippy Timbits. I do want to try Timbits and other stuff from Timmy's because it's like right there. Canada is right there, and I just every time I've gone to Canada, we have not gotten like normal Canadian fare. I haven't had poutine from Canada, which seems like a crime. It's right there. Canada is, I don't know where north is. It's somewhere. It's over there somewhere. You're a crime in general? Well, thank you. South. Yep. I've had American poutine, but I've been told that it just doesn't compare. No. I've been told this by Canadians, by the way. This isn't just like, oh, somebody went to Canada and said it doesn't compare. It is literally my Canadian friends from work were like, no. No, you need to have it from Canada one day. Up. Boop. Nope. Nope. Up. The 3 times I've had poutine was out of a dingy food truck from a man with a very heavy French accent, and I'll never forget it. That food truck probably had various health concerns and or violations, but you know what? It's fine. Listen, the sketchier the food truck, the better the food most of the time. It goes for some restaurants, too. I've never had good Chinese food, or I've never had bad Chinese food from a place that didn't look like a hole in the wall, whose menus were mainly just pictures of the food. Those are my favorite Chinese food restaurants. My favorite pho restaurants are the ones with the numbers. My favorite Mexican food restaurant in this area serves you to-go orders with paper plates and tinfoil on top of them. Does that sound sketchy? Yes. Are they delicious? Every single time. Nope. I'm still upset that a really good local Mexican restaurant went from hole in the wall to big giant place, and as a result the food went from absolutely fucking amazing to bland AF. I know. That sucks. I'm so worried that that's going to happen to my favorite Mexican restaurant up here because I don't think it is. I don't think I can adequately impart to you guys how impossible it is to find good Mexican this far north. I don't think I can understate it. I grew up in Colorado. Mexican food out there is everywhere. Like all over the place. And some of it is absolutely fantastic and some of it's kind of mediocre. But like it's so good there. And then I came up here and I was like, my options for Mexican food are Taco Bell and this one restaurant that has given me weird vibes every time I've gone there. When I went there once, they handed me my order, came back 5 minutes later, and took it away for a shittier meal, and I don't know what it meant. I don't know what it meant. They just took it away. They said, no, this is not yours. And I was like, I've started eating this. You took it to me. You took it away while I was eating it. Is this sketchy or is this the aftermath of every family dinner I've ever been to? So many of Blossom's messages today deserve to be out of context. I agree, Clover. You're being too slow. They gave me a different meal. They literally walked up, took my plate, and put a different one in front of me. It was weird. I didn't like it. It sketched me out. Loser's meal for eating slow. You know what, Joe? Fuck you. I was doing just fine. You could even say that I was coming out of my cage. This is why everyone hates Joe. I don't hate Joe. I think Joe's funny. I just like antagonizing Joe. Mostly because Joe can't spell and says fuck you as fuckle you. Either your hair is red and you are a VTuber. Like a struggle toe ass. Oh, Joe. Joe is kind of like a small yappy dog, you are correct. Up. Okay. Fuck! Who are you? You, but worse. I think I hate Joe because he has better insults than I do. Well, then just get good either. I don't know what to tell you. You could have better insults, you just don't. Either fucking ignores my DMs, so I hate him. Either answer Joe's DMs. The insult store is closed. I don't think that's where you get your insults, but nice try. Like what Ibit said, go to the soup store. Etber. I feel like Joe is going to become a source of more names for people. Fuck. No. Get some new clothes while you're there? Yeah. Oh. That was rude. I'm so stressed for tomorrow because the teacher I'm working with isn't someone I have seen since middle school, and he actually hasn't given me any info on what the kids have been doing / what level they are at. Like, all I've gotten is that they are working with V5 Vex stuff and on a paywalled curriculum that he got this past year. Also, this might be partially because this man has never worked with Vex before this year. That's fair. I'm going to keep calling you a penis haver, Woo. What? That's not a good insult. Sometimes that's just a fact. Either you do need to work on your
B
insults.
movie. This time, this.
Penis slacker.
Drakes. That is diabolical. It's fantastic.
Nope. Fantastic. Like, are these kids building lifts? Are they racing? Are they doing a previous game? Are they just building whatever they want? What is their goal? I just want to know what the goal is. Well, the good news is that the first time that you ever go to meet with a group like this, it is always going to be about figuring out what they are doing and introducing yourself, so there is less stress. That is falling. Ether is lame / J. Penisless behavior. Ibit. Ibit. What does that mean? When would you use that against somebody? Yes. Hi, MJ. Is it the opposite of big dick energy? Cheekless behavior. When they are doing penisless things. When they are acting penislessly. Okay. No! Fuck. I'm about to have to deal with 7th graders. They can and will smell fear. I cannot bring knives to school and not get arrested. Well, the other good news is that they are all incredibly insecure and don't know what they're doing, so it'll be fine. They don't know what they're doing in life. They're just trying to figure it out. You're there to just become person that you're person that helps guides them in the right direction. Don't stress too much because they will smell the fear. It will give them character. Exactly. We can have knives in Canada school. Okay, Joe, what do you learn in Canada school? Because the way you're describing it makes it sound like it is a different curriculum and you just learn about Canada. Over what do you learn about Canada school? Knives? I don't think that's all you learn. I feel fear. Ibit! Thank you for gifting Blossom a sub. I can take my knives to school? Hell yeah. Okay, maybe we didn't need Blossom to know that information. Ah! I got scared. I got very scared. I hate it here. I go back in the tent. Oh, no, he's just like me. I'll give it another go just after this nap. Me every time I have to try something. Oh. I'll learn how to do this, but first, a nap. Please. Why am I 1v1 me on Pong? Are you talking to me, Abe? Why are we 1v1ing on Pong? Ether, are you currently exhibiting penisless behavior right now? Why is it in quotes? Why is it in quotes? I can't. It has to be something about this game that just unlocks unhinged behavior in you guys, and I don't know what it is. Up, up. I literally just napped all day. I'll wake up and I'll be like, cool, wake time, and body says no. Well, you just went through surgery. So I'm not surprise-tastic. You need to rest to recover. Actually grinding out something and I'm super proud. Especially because I didn't even realize how pretty it was. Star, I'm so proud of you. Woo exhibits penis behavior by enclosing penisless. Ether, when do you think you were starting exhibiting penis behavior? Would you say it hinders your day-to-day life? I feel like Minty cries when they play Tetris because they lack the coordination to actually play the game properly. I think Minty could kick your ass. Penisless behavior is a serious issue. Ziploc, stop laughing. Why is behavior now in quotes? I have some questions. Also, either I only give up small penis energy. Sure you do. Good news, you can start a career as an anime trap girl. Woo. Woo. I don't know, Trader. Why tell us? No. Why is everything in quotes now? Either I'm so sorry, chat bullies you so much. I hope you're having a lovely time zone. Otherwise, please let us steal Maple. All that insult told me is Joe is a boomer. So true. Oh, so true. Fuck. I'll get back into the sewer one day. Quotes. She says, Ether, I miss you. What? Why is that in quotes? Why are you guys just putting quotes around things? What does it mean? Does it mean anything? Are you guys just memeing now? Joe. Is Joe not real anymore? We've decided Joe's a figment of our imagination. What do you mean? Question mark. Are any of us real? I don't know. What do you hate quotes? I don't hate quotes. I'm confused. I've fallen and I can't get up. Terror form. That's not in quotes though. I just don't know what it means. I think it's literal. Okay, Grandma. Ibit, your birthday's this month. You're old now too. Fuck you. But also I hope you have a good weekend when your birthday rolls around. Either way, you're just quoting nothing. Do you need life alert? No. I mean, I know that, but because we were calling you this, my brain is put badly cut out of Joe Biden's username. I'm never gonna be unable to. I can't remove that image. Hat full of old people. Joe Biden. Not real either. Nope. Football. John Madden. America? Are we just trying to like say now that some things aren't real by putting them in quotes? Because that's not how it works. I don't know what's happening. I just have Joe Biden repeating in my head. Moonbase Alpha. Hey you. Humans. We live in a society. Consciousness. MILFs. What? Trader Valcu. Trader Valley Row. Wonder who that is. Nope, Joe. No. No. Trader Valley Row. That's the one I want. Valley Row, my new favorite streamer, being replaced. Yep. Can't get Joe Biden out of my head because he plays Minecraft. Slimes die in the ocean. No, remove the quotes. It's real. They die in the ocean. I would never lie to you about the slimes dying in the ocean. I would never. I would never gaslight my entire community about the slimes dying in the ocean because I thought it was funnier. They go for a swim. Joe Biden probably only builds dirt houses. Okay, no, but like, have you guys actually like watched those AI videos of like Joe Biden, Trump, Obama, and like other people playing like Minecraft? Because I have, and my brain just, it's so funny for no fucking reason. What? Yeah, no, it's literally like, it is like AI voices with some scripts that are made to sound like people playing Minecraft. And so like somebody will like have stolen some diamonds or have done something and it's just dumb and I love it so very much. It's so stupid. Joe Biden the type of guy to play with keep inventory, no phantoms. Listen, Joe. We don't yuck in other people's yum. Let people play Minecraft how they want to play Minecraft. Some people find phantoms unbearably obnoxious. Some people want to be able to jump into lava. I'm going back in the tent. Have a good night, Abe. Some people want to play where you can just jump into the ocean and then be home. I called Ether fake and he disappeared. Donald defo plays with daylight cycle off. He's right there, Joe. He's right there, Joe. He's not fake. He's right there. I don't think it's like he's back. I think he was just not typing. Oh no. Anyways, Clover, I'm gonna make you cry in like a month. Wait, no, why? I wanna know. I wanna know why. Why are we making Clover cry? Minty, I'm going to make you cry this week. Joe, that's not nice. I have a kitty cat that will not leave me alone. He sits on me, make sure I'm okay. Yeah, cats do that. Minty, can you ban Joe? I mean, Minty can. It's up to Minty. Minty, can I just cry right now instead? Ibit! Ibit! Banjo. I have timed him out in the past, but like also he's free entertainment. Fuck. I don't know what you think you're saying. I give up. Oh, Joe. Clover, you know what? You can cry if you want to. It's my party? Yeah. Also, crying is cathartic, and if you feel the need to cry, cry. Don't bottle that stuff up. I'm so good at this game. Not. We banned Woo. That's up to Minty. I'm gonna leave that up to Minty. I've never been more afraid than seeing Minty say, actually, you know what? And then there just being an awkward pause in between. Can we permaban Ether? No. Can we ban stubbed toes? I'm not a fan. I'm not either. I ran into my... Bye, Woo. We miss you. Oh. Oh, bye, Ether. Oh, bye, Joe, too. Hi, everybody else. How's everybody else doing? Do you guys think I can make it into and out of the sewers today, or do you think that's just a lost cause? I think it might be a lost cause. Ah? What happened? Enjoy 69 seconds of silence. Perfect. The funny number. Also, Ziploc keeps saying it's up to me. Listen, Minty, you're a mod. I trust you. Fuck. Don't trust me. You get no boobas. Minty, we had an agreement. Minty, we had an agreement. Hold on, Emerald. We'll do the pronoun check in a second. Unban Tommy in it. We had an agreement. You could ban him if he came in here and spoke. You could ban him if he came here and spoke. Icy. See? Anyways, if you're in chat and you feel comfortable sharing your pronouns, now is the time to do so. I use any, and I hope all of you guys feel comfortable using whatever pronouns you are most comfortable with, including neo-pronouns. I don't think I say it enough. Neo-pronouns are, of course, very accepted in this community, and if you want to test out neo-pronouns on somebody, I offer myself up as tribute. I know it can be daunting to get used to some sets of neo-pronouns if they are out of the norm and just unusual, so having another person to test them on or use them on can help. What happened? Minty banned Tommy in it again. Yeah, Emerald, I use any. That includes any Neos as well. But I would say that Ziploc definitely doesn't feel like the best set of Neos to use, just because it is a brand name. And I don't want to make a joke out of the Neos. I thought Ether got banned. Oh, he's timed out for 69 seconds. He should be free at this point. I've fallen. Ether and Woo are free. They just started talking. They can come back whenever they want to. We're not upset. It was mostly funny. Fuck. What did they do? Nothing? Nothing? I refuse to elaborate. Apparently refusing to elaborate meant that I could fall. No, that's fine. Deal. MJ? MJ? You are my favorite. Your typos have a very special place in my heart. Almost 3 hours. I keep falling off from trying to get into the sewer area, and then I just cascade into falling more. It's fine. I'll either get out of this loop or I'll get worse. This is why I said we're ending with PowerWash Sim. Because there's no way in hell I am going to end off my stream and my day with just this game. I don't know how to jump. Jumping hard. just gonna drink hot chocolate. It's fine. You don't need to peepo pat me, I'm just dumb. That's all this is. My brain gets it for like 5 minutes at a time, and then it loses its turn with the brain cell, and then it's on cooldown for a little bit. Do I understand where it goes? Absolutely not. Nope. I'm still confused about the tree. Can we talk about this weird tree? Because, like, it's a whole ass tree, but it's, like, floating. How is it in the air? How did it get here? Why is it still being... How is it here? Up. It doesn't make any sense, though. This is not how a tree this size would work. Like, at all. Because that's the roots. And it just turns into part of the other tree, but that doesn't explain how it would get to this size where it is. I have some questions about the reality of this world in which they have created for this game. No, floating trees in Minecraft are also a sin and should not be celebrated, and I swear to God if I see floating trees on a rat server, I will go feral. Also, can somebody explain to me why there's a giant moon in front of my house on rat server? I have some questions. None of them are bad, I'm just confused. Minty, go look at my summer house on rat server. There's just a giant moon in front of it. Oh. Nope. There's literally a floating god tree on rat server, though. Are you talking about Woo's tree? Because that's on an island. There's no island here. There's nothing for this to be on. This doesn't make any sense. I'm going to spam your face with floating trees. Is it lore or just a moon? Somebody put it in front of my house. I don't know what it means. I don't know. I'm confused. I'm just as confused as the rest of you, which is why I keep asking about it, because I want to know where it came from and who put it there and why is it there? Why me? It's not leaving you any space. Aether, out. That was horrendous. I loved it. Get out. Up. No, come back. I didn't mean it. Up. Okay, we're back into this. Which means we're back to this. Congrats on your new moon then, I guess. I'm gonna take it down at some point. Hi, Time. Welcome in. How was your stream? What were you doing? What were you playing? Did you commit arson? Fuck. We're back on this again. No arson, climbed a mountain. What kind of mountain? I'm playing Celeste. Oh, that makes sense. Hold on. Oh, they added a new one. Sorry. Twitch added a new setting that highlights comments from raiders, and as much as I love seeing all of the highlighted messages, it was just a lot. But I hope you had a good time. I've heard Celeste is also very hard. And I've heard, I mean, I watched somebody play it, and I don't want to play it. I wish they'd make it more slim rather than 3 messages long. You can make it minimalized, you can also just turn it off, which is what I just did. It's like Jump King, but less hard and more wholesome. What's not wholesome about trying to chase after the babes? I don't understand. I don't understand. I've returned with Burger. Voyager. This game is about love and adventure, very wholesome in my opinion. It's all about perspective. I think it's pain and suffering. Celeste or this? I guess both. Up. Jump King? No, Celeste is fine. Oh. Fuck. I think it's about too high expectations. Okay. Nope. Fuck. Nope. Okay. Plus is one of my absolute favorite games, so I'm biased. I don't know, I've never been like... This is gonna sound weird because like it directly contradicts like tons of other like specific games that I've fallen in love with, like Hollow Knight, but like once like platforming games tend to not be my favorite. This is really ironic what I'm playing right now, but like legitimately when it comes to like my favorite video games, they're generally not platformers. I like Celeste's music. I like the message behind Celeste. I like watching people play Celeste. It's not for me. I've tried it a couple of times. Just not for me. I hate it here. I still think my favorite game is Undertale. Undertale has a very special spot in my heart, but that's, again, because of my bias about Toby Fox. Maybe Hollow Knight is because it's a Metroidvania. It's still a lot of, like, platforming. But you can see, like, my patience for platforming waning in the fact that I've never done the Path of Pain in, Hollow Knight ever. Like, I've never completed it. I've attempted a handful of times, but I'm shit at it, and I went into a rage trying to do it after 4 hours. And then I set down the video game and I opened up Stardew Valley, and I was fine. But like the purely like platforming ones, generally I cannot do. Pop. Help. It's fine. I do love Stardew, though. I love Stardew a lot. It's one of my favorite games. Like I've said before, I bought my Switch, and the only game I had for a solid couple of months was Stardew. I still remember one spring break, I went to go visit a friend of mine. And I spent the entire time I was visiting them, because it wasn't their spring break, so like while they had classes and stuff, I spent the entire time they were in class playing Stardew Valley in their dorm room. And that was all I did. I went into that part under the assumption I was in the Path of Pain because I was suffering so much. Nope, that was just regular platforming. No, the White Palace has a whole bunch of platforming. The White Palace, I fucking love the White Palace. But that area is such a pain in the ass. My brain is just going into a rage thinking about the White Palace, because the way that the White Palace works out is that there's a whole bunch of like platforming that you have to go through in that area to get to something important. Now, once you've gotten to that area, once you've gotten that something important, there's another area that you can go to that is the Path of Pain. The Path of Pain is called this because it is an entire jumping, like, platforming section where there are only spots where you can land and, like, stand, and where it will respawn you if you take damage and die, like, every 10 to 20 minutes. It is such an intense area to get through that at some, like, once I did that 4 hours of trying to do it and then got frustrated, I think I played it like maybe 2 hours more in that area spread out over a couple of days, decided it was not worth it, and just looked up somebody playing it and somebody finding the lore stuff at the end of it. Like, I could not do it. But it's an optional area, so it's not like required for the story. It's not required. But I love Hollow Knight so very much, and I am so excited for Silksong, which will come out soon. TM. I went down that path thinking there would be good loot. There is no loot. There's just story. There's just story. Up. Okay. Silksong is real and will come out soon. Blossom, please don't do this to me. Please don't do this to me. Please. My last singular brain cell is trying so hard, and 95% of its energy is dedicated to thinking about Silksong coming out eventually this year. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Please. I am in so much pain. I missed the game. I want to play Hollow Knight. Ah! It's a good game. Be prepared to suffer. This is not a joke. This is be prepared to suffer a little bit. Because some of it's not as straightforward, although it is, like, generally straightforward. Just be prepared to suffer. I want to do a Steel Soul, or it's essentially a hardcore playthrough of Hollow Knight at some point, but I am afraid. I'm just afraid, I think, of it. I'm just afraid of it. I have a friend who loves Hollow Knight. They love to talk about it, and I just go people comfy when they info dump. I mean, there's a lot to talk about, especially since the creators of the game have taken like they stepped back from like intervening and saying like here's the lore of the world because they really enjoyed the way that the fandom was making it their own. This jump keeps getting me. Sano, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. I hope you're having a good time zone. I'm struggling, it's fine. Fucking hell. We're fine. Everything is fine. Wow. Thank you for the follow as well. Bought the game thinking it was 8 hours of gameplay and I'm so glad I was wrong. No, not about, It's so good. It's so good. Hollow Knight is so good. Just keep telling yourself everything is fine. It's the only way to beat the game. Everything is fine. I am not suffering. I am simply enjoying time hanging out with chat while I fail at jumping. But welcome in. And if you need to raid and run, Sano, please feel free to run. I understand completely. After stream, sometimes you're just tired. But thank you for stopping by. I hope you had a good stream, whatever you were doing. I'm just thinking about Hollow Knight now. I'll blink, I'll drink water, and I'll stretch. I'm just thinking about it. Gotta embrace the suffering. I was also jumping. Nice. Probably doing far better at it than me, because I'm bad at platforming games. And I'm just thinking about Hollow Knight the entire time, and that really isn't helping, and I miss Hollow Knight. I can't start playing another Hollow Knight playthrough. I can. Nothing's stopping me. Nothing's stopping me. Destiny is stopping me. Such a good game. I aspire to make a world with similar depth. It's so interesting though because the creators of Hollow Knight have been like we're not saying anything else because we don't want to like fuck with everybody's vision of the game. It still just leaves open all of these things to Cat's playing again. It leaves open all these like avenues of like theory crafting for all these characters because there's like all these threads throughout the entire game that don't make a lick of sense. And I love it so much. I beat OG Jump King and New Babe Plus, trying to grind out the third one now. There's a third one? Oh wait. I know what's happening. I've never beaten this game. I just know jump. And fall. I'm not looking forward to doing the third. I am. Either go play the third one. I'm so excited. Ghost of the Babe? Why is she a ghost now? No idea, trying to find out. I hope she becomes not a ghost. Or at least gets her revenge. I don't know what she wants. I don't know what my cat wants. How would I know what the ghost wants? Ian, do you know what the ghost wants? Hi. Do you know what the ghost wants? Is it for me to stop looking at you? Hi. What's up? What do you want? You walked all the way over here. Normally you just run away from me. I've brought a cat. How do you feel about chat, Ian? Hey. You want down? Are you content? You want to eat them? You want to eat the chat? Why are you smelling my arm? Hi. What? Oh, she wants pets. She wants pets. Can Anne help with jumping? She will absolutely not help. She will make it worse. What's down there? Huh? At least we've gotten over the days of you trying to jump onto that windowsill right there. Yeah. You want to help? No, we're not going onto the desk. No, just want to headbutt that? Okay. I think Anne will be cracked at jumping. I don't think she knows what's happening. She's actively looking the wrong way as well. Can you lay down, please? And think? There you go. Okay. You want to look at the video game? You're looking down. Look this way. There you go. Now she's just looking further underneath the desk. I don't think Anne understands what's happening right now. Nope, just kidding. She has figured out that there's a video game happening on the screen. And all I can see is her nose following the Jump King pattern of jumping. Like, I can literally watch her track his movement in real time. I don't know what she's doing. Oh, okay. She's decided to settle down. Hi. That is still my arm. How do you feel about my arm? Cassie.
Jump lock.
Yeah. How are you, Cassie? I like that you can't even see her, but she's right here. She's right here. She's underneath the microphone area, just staring at the screen. She's being weirdo.
Wah.
I love her. Wah. Waluigi time. She's doing so well. She's helping so much. Actually, now she's staring at you guys. She keeps flipping between looking at you guys and looking at the video game. What? What's happening over there,
Wah,
Ian?
as in wah wegboard.
Wah? Wegboard? Remember, if you need a Ouija board, go to your local vegan or witch. I think she likes these games because she can actually sit on my lap when I play them, because she'll try to sit on my lap during, like, Destiny or other games, but I get too animated while playing it. And she does not like that. Which friend doesn't have a Luigi board? Now what? Well, do you have a vegan friend? I walked off. Will I get jump scared by a fart reverb or a Waluigi wah? Who knows? Ami, not again. Oh no. Hi, Ian. Oh, your nose is cold. Your nose is cold. Hi. I had a vegan psych professor, emphasis on had. Why would a vegan have a Wega board? Because that's what the thing says. This is Anne's tail. It's mine now. Oh, she's helping. She's brought the microphone closer to me. I like that her head is still just out of view. Is she helping? Absolutely. And do you think you can get him up the tree, please? Stop sniffing my hand. That tickles so much. Oh my god, cat. Emotional support, and truly. She'd do her best. You done? Goodbye. I'm not gonna follow you. She wanted me to follow her. Okay, now time for serious gaming. Where did my streamer go? I'm right here. Anne is not the streamer. Anne owns Twitch. That's the discussion we've had. Anne is not the streamer. She owns Twitch. Come on. That was my bad. Bop. Why'd you jump off? Because I'm bad at the game, mommy. Weep. What made you decide to play Jump King? Peer pressure. Not really. No, an Ethernet cable who's in chat has been streaming it lately, and one of my community members was like, "Hey, would you play that?" And I said, "Yeah, sure, why not?" And then I played it like a week ago, and my brain was just going, "Yeah, I want to play some more Jump King." Now you regret it? I don't regret it. I think it's been some of the better conversation chat has had, and also some of the worst conversation chat has had. Somehow both at the same time. So it's been very fun. Up, up. Anna's helping now. She went immediately to laying back down in front of her toy just to mess with it. Imagine giving me free marketing? Why would I do that, Ether? I would never. Game is so frustrating, but also very rewarding when progress is made. Yeah. Well, and I can also, like, I definitely can feel, like, the muscle memory starting to kick in, because I have, what, 3 hours in this now? And I think most of, like, the first couple hours has been just making the muscle memory for the game. Because, like, I'm still trying to figure out some of, like, the timing stuff on some of the jumps. Like, I'm getting better at that more consistently. And yes, I'm falling a ton. But it's all the same mistake, and so I'll learn eventually. Up. Nope. We'll start flying through soon. Fingers crossed that it's soon. Also, when does that soon kick in for Ether? It's... No, you've made tons of progress. It's just also taken you like 24 hours. What do you mean I've watched jumping content for 25 hours? Listen. Sometimes you just want to watch someone be bad at a video game. There are so many people that I watch play video games that are not good at the video game. I've also watched like so many hours of games that I spend like 20 minutes actually playing and then I never touch again, but I just enjoy watching people play. There's so many like RPGs that I will never play, but I've watched the playthrough multiple times from somebody else. I'm thinking like the Last of Us series. I've never and probably will never play those games on my own, but dear God, will I watch somebody fight those zombies and then watch The Last of Us 2 gameplay and then sit there. No joke, I cannot watch people play The Last of Us 2 for too long because I do have to pause it and I mentally go through where all the areas in Seattle are, because some of the maps that they did are actually pretty accurate to like areas that I know, and it was really surreal watching that game because I could look at it and be like, oh no, I know exactly how they got there and I know that stairwell. Is it also the zombie game aesthetics? Yes, but I do know where that stairwell is and I know I've walked down it before. It takes place in Seattle. So if you play The Last of Us 2, I'm not gonna say story spoilers, hold on. The area where the theater is, the Pinnacle Theater, that is the, oh god, what theater is that again? I know it. I just went there recently. I literally just went there recently. Hold on. I've now forgotten the name of the theaters in Seattle. It's the Paramount in Seattle. The Pinnacle Theater in The Last of Us 2 is the real-life Paramount Theater in Seattle. The area looks a little bit different now if you look at it on Google Maps right now, because that's also the area where the convention center is, so there's been a lot of construction there. However, pre-construction Seattle in that area and The Last of Us 2, it's almost one for one for some of those areas. Some of those high-rise buildings I could literally point out from where I work in downtown Seattle. Like, I had a picture that I'd taken out the office window one day because I don't remember what happened. I had a picture of something. But I could literally look at that picture on my phone from real life downtown Seattle and be able to match it up to The Last of Us. The aquarium that they go to, the inside of the aquarium is wrong. The inside of the aquarium is very wrong. And I only know that because I've been there semi-recently. But the aquarium where that is located in downtown Seattle, right on the water, like that's familiar to me. I've walked that a whole bunch. Some of those downtown streets I could recognize just based on like some of the fronts of some of the buildings. It was really weird. But that's what I meant. Like I couldn't watch people play it for too long because I got too obsessed with like trying to figure out like if they'd actually matched it up one-to-one with everything. Also, hi Panda, I hope you're having a good time zone. I'm falling. Nope. But it was really interesting. God damn it. I'm going to grab ice cream. I want ice cream. I don't need ice cream. I don't need ice cream. I don't need ice cream. I'm not gonna have ice cream. I have pie for after stream. Considering making a rat community as vines too. Oh my god, no. Can't do that. That'll be the peak of my career again. How will I live this down this time? Paige says hi too. She likes the little jumpy man. Jumpy man. And also likes the jumpy man, but she is being a menace. Good menace, but still a menace. God damn it. Uppies. So true, Super. More rets now. You can also do TikToks. That's true. You could also throw in some TikToks that have Vine energy. There are so many TikToks that have Vine energy. Those are the ones I like. Isn't the splat sound so satisfying? Unironically, I actually really do like the splat sound. Like, it is frustrating when you're playing it, but unironically, I do love the splat sound. It's one of my favorite sounds in the game. I didn't do that on purpose. Oh. Excuse me? We'll get there. I won't get there. We can pretend, though. Okay. Up. That was a perfect jump. Absolutely perfect. Nothing went wrong there. Nothing went wrong there. I want to talk about cool secret project I'm working on, but I can't because it's a secret. Well, then don't tease us with it. Just keep plugging away on it. The faster you get the project done, the faster you get to share it. Perfect. What kind of ice cream do you have, Aether? I wish to know. What ice cream do you have? Chocolate chip cookie dough? Ooh. Oh, that's right. This way. Not that. I need to stop doing that. Okay. Nope. That was incorrect. Pop, pop. Pop. Pop, pop. Up to here. Up to there. Nope. 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 God damn it. It's fine. And then we go up. I'm gonna try to I focus. We focus, we speed run. Also, we're getting close to when I want to switch to PowerWash Sim. So we focus. We do focus now. That's not focusing. That's falling. I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. Listen, Clover. Listen, Clover. I'm doing fine. Are you? No. Listen, I'll get back up there. Gonna run, keep on trucking, you'll get hot babe in no time. Thank you, Sano. Have a good time zone. Thank you again for raiding. I hope you have a good time zone too. Up. And up. And up. That's not enough up. More up, please. Wrong amount of up. That's down. Up. Bye, y'all. Super cool community here. Aww. Rats are very cool. I love the rats very much. Except when you guys are menaces, in which case I hate all of you. And I'm going to put all of you in baby jail in the Discord. No. It's not about being criminals. You're misunderstanding. It's not about being criminals. I said menaces. I am not a menace. Minty, you just banned Tommy in it again. Icy did it on accident. Icy did it on accident. I want arson. Okay. No, not all of you are menaces. In fact, most of you that say I am a menace are generally not menaces, and most of you being like, I'm never a menace, are the menaces. So... Up. I'm either a menace or I'm not. Icy's just trying to gaslight. I'm baby. Joe, you are not a baby. Fuck you, Joe, you're a bastard. No, he's just a baby. So true, I love gaslighting. There's so many rats that love gaslighting. I'm not a menace. Time. Okay, see now now the paradigm is just switched. Now a whole bunch of you that are saying I'm not a menace are... You guys are being ridiculous. Bastards are rejected babies, so I guess it works. Are you saying that we rejected Joe? Joe, we don't reject you. You're still a bastard, though. Get out, /J. No, we can keep Joe. Well, as long as Joe wants to stay here. Anyways, I'm behaving. No baby jail for me. Straight to baby jail for Aether. Straight to baby jail. Am I a menace or am I not? 'Tis the question. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. Icy? More often than not, you are not. Sometimes, though. Sometimes. I've done nothing wrong. And that's how you've done everything wrong. Am I a menace? I mean, you're only a menace in that you... Just wait until April 1st. Oh, just wait till April 1st. I have ideas. I have ideas. But as always, April 1st, nothing. I'm just gonna say this again. I will never die in the hardcore world as a joke. I will never do anything, like, dramatic to chat. Anything I do will be very obvious. It will be very much like, here's the joke. Because I know that I, along with a lot of other people, get a lot of stress about, like, April Fool's jokes and things like that. I'm not gonna try to stress you out. Anything that I do will be haha funny and only for the day, and then it will be over. Alright. Let's see how far we can get in the next 20 minutes. That is the opposite direction. When is April 1st? You mean you don't want to accidentally delete your hardcore world for April 1st? I will never make that joke. It will never happen. Wait, Ziploc, why am I a menace? Because of your interactions with animals. That's it. It's just a Disney princess. Yeah, but it stresses me out. Help, I've fallen and I can't get up. Fuck. Want to cuddle a harpy eagle? I think they're very friend-shaped. That's just a big old bird. I've fallen. I'm gonna go. Brain go burr. Have a good time zone. Panda, take care of yourself. Good to see you as always, though. Up.
Speaking of being a Disney princess, there was another bear on campus recently.
Ami. 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 Please tell me that you did not interact with the bear and that you stayed far away from where the bear was. And that you did not do anything that, meant that you would be near the bear. No, speaking bears. Bad. See, I would assure you that I did nothing wrong, but I would also be lying. Ami, what did you do? Ami, what did you do? Ami. Ami. Oh. Ami, was the bear soft? Ami, I swear to God, if you pet the bear, I swear to God. I swear to several gods. I don't know who I'm swearing at anymore. I'm swearing, though. No, don't pet the bear. No, not a pet bear. Bears are not an animal species that we have figured out how to domesticate, and there's probably a reason for that. Please don't try to make a pet bear. Please don't try to pet the bear. Please stay far away from wild bears. Please. Although that video of that person that has the wild bear that will close their door is very funny to me. No. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no.
DW, it was nothing unsafe. I promise. I am an animal psych, and some people brought a bear that was born in captivity onto campus for us to meet less than 3. It was done safely.
Yeah, that's different than there was just a random bear. That's very different than just a random bear. That makes a lot more sense now. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. There's a lot of ways to kind of loosely not domesticate but associate with bears in a way that'll make them relatively friendly. Don't do that. Don't just attempt to do that, though. Don't just attempt to make friends with the bear. As much as I want to be friends with all the big cats, you're not gonna see me, like, randomly finding big cats to become friends with. No, 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 no. I like living. Why? To which part? Of not looking for random cats, or why do I like living? Do you think you couldn't bear it? I am going to scream. I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna scream. Yes. Okay, well, first of all, I live in the wrong area to find random big cats. Second of all, I do enjoy being around on this planet with all the friends that I have and all the people that I've met, so I'm gonna stick around, I think. You know. This is unbearable. I'm gonna go microwave my food. Have fun! Have fun with the microwave. Fuck! No, saying it like that? What? The microwave? I don't understand the problem. Why is it called an oven when you out hot eat the food of in the cold food? I got it wrong. I deserve that. I got distracted by jumping.
Oven?
Oven? Yeah, oven. Why is it called an oven when you in? I've forgotten it. I've forgotten it? I've forgotten it. I think my brain's finally let go of it. Cool. Some of you are free. Until I remember it. Hi, Lynn. I don't know if Lynn can hear me. I will just yell at Lynn, apparently.
Hey Ziploc, have you ever been bitten by a horse?
I don't think anything more than like a playful nip from a horse. I did horseback riding when I was a kid for a little bit. You're simply gonna call no worries? No, it's just my response to just yell. Nope, I'm not gonna read it. Either you can't make me read that. I will simply pretend it does not exist.
Because you have in the cold food out of the hot food as the inverse. and when flipped you about the cold food, which is not the use of an oven. The use of an oven is to of in the cold food only to of out the hot. Hence of in cold of out hot eat, not of in.
Of out. Got it. Of. Why of in when you can just of not? Also, vodka. Have a good time zone, Minty. Take care of yourself. Ah, okay. Well, okay. Ignoring the fact that I'm just jumping off, I'm gonna try to get back up to the entrance of the sewer. I'm gonna try. And then that's where we will save and quit. I'm at least I know how to do this area at this point. My brain understands, except for that jump. Why is that jump just bad in my head? Up. 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 I told someone to have a good time today and it felt so wrong. I
made a small gesture of appreciation towards my oven the other day. It was a microwave.
think it broke me. I think it broke me. I think that broke me. Oh no.
Microwave.
Microwave. I don't know where the fuck. Hold on. No, we need to talk about the microwave video because the microwave video is somebody who is British or like speaks English as a first language saying microwave instead of microwave. I don't understand what happened. I'm so extremely confused. Anyways, I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna turn on the music. We're gonna take a 5-minute break where I'm gonna get up and think about my life choices and also the microwave for a second. And then we're gonna switch to power washing sim so that my brain can be empty. So we'll be right back. Ah.
It will never get lost in noise.
Hey rats, I love you. I am going to make ramen. Don't eat any sand without me. Sand, crunch, sand, crunch.
It pulls me under to resurface as a hunter.
Snad, Snad.
Purpose in me truly. I will not get lost
Beans,
again.
beans, 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 beans. I said no sans trado 10 guns.
It will never get lost in noise.
Okay, but Snad.
Seeking the truth in noise. So strange it sounds, like the border to an illusion. You see purpose in me truly. I will not get lost again.
Meet me in the back of Denny's. Time to fight for the sand. Hey trader, we're just making puns, so take it with a grain of sand. Man, I love Snad.
I've come back. Ba ba ba. Go do your math homework. People Bucket. I love People Bucket so much. People Bucket's so cute. Do I need another window? Nope. Tomb Raider. Do you enjoy my pun? Yep. Sharesies. No, it is good puns. If I hate your pun, I love it. I rarely... Oh, I forgot I put loss all over this. I have problems with myself, but pretty much everything else is fine. See, it's loss. Why did I do that? No, that makes sense for me. We're fine. Everything is fine. Okay, so we did this portion last time. I could continue with the ceiling part, or I could do this side. You're right there. Loss. .jpg. Let's go ahead and get the fireplace done, and then we'll deal with the stuff in the middle last. Because I feel like the fireplace is going to be obnoxious. Where did Trader go? I'm right here. I didn't go to the store. I don't have the milk or anything. I'm right here, though. Like I can still hear his voice. I'm right here! Why must you gaslight gatekeep girl boss like this? Time, that's just out of pocket. Wait, I have a step stool. Step stool. Nope, no, see? Streamer's gone. I'm right here, motherfucker. You can't escape me. I'm always here. Always watching. May I pick it up, please? Thank you. Oh, I can. I'm like that one person from Monsters Inc. What's her face? No, you can't eat sand, Time. You can't eat sand. Not allowed. Meow. It is cozy hours. It's very cozy. Time to empty my head of all thoughts and try not to think about having to commute into the office. Alas, the office will be there, but I won't have to think about it right now. You have thoughts? I have too many. I have come up with— no, this is not a joke. In the last, like, week, I have come up with so many random story ideas that I want to work on. And the worst part is that I'm in the middle of working on, like, 3 different just writing projects. This doesn't include literally video creation. It doesn't include anything else. Just writing. I have 3 different projects going on right now. And I want to add more. And I want to add more. But I shouldn't, because then I will never get anything done. God, I want to add more projects. But adding more, I'm so tempted to. If it wasn't for the fact that literally with 2 different novel projects going on and me tracking the word count for each one, that I can see what I'm writing each day, and knowing that, like, if I go over a certain amount of word count per day, I will go insane. If it wasn't for that, I would add on a 3rd project for novels, but I don't need another novel project, and all of my short story brain cell is occupied with one story right now, so I don't want to, like, interrupt that process, and it's just painful. I just want to work on so many things all at once. I could add more projects, though. I should not add more projects. But imagine all the projects. I've been here the whole time. Where were you? I'm always here. This doesn't seem like a very big fireplace. Also, it does not feel like this fireplace would do anything. Look in the fireplace? Yeah, it doesn't look good. What do you want, Woo? There was not loss there. It was literally just from hitting the water like that. So there was a spot where it was still dirt. Don't try to give me more loss. I have enough. Woo, you're going, it's confirmation bias now. You're looking for it everywhere. Stop looking for loss. Then you'll be free of it. I like the way it caused immediate distress, though. I think that was worth it. Not my streamer. Am I an uncomfort streamer now? Discomfort streamer time. I'm here to just antagonize my audience until they want nothing to do with me. Comfort streamer who occasionally brings discomfort. Okay, but in my defense, it's kinda funny. In my defense. You're just like Ether. Thank you? I think? He's a comfort streamer to who? Distress streamer. I'd consider Ether a comfort streamer. Probably. For some reason. I don't know why. Joe. Derogatory. But I like that that's the way that, like, everybody that watches Ether talks about him, is like, he's a comfort streamer. We don't know how, but he is. Heard Joe? Hi, Joe. I think you're being used as an insult now. How does that make you feel, Joe? Your mom, Joe Mama? I'm sure Joe's mom is very nice. Ether is not a comfort streamer. He's a comfort streamer to me. Fuck you, Joe. You fucks are delusional. I think probably a little bit. Definitely, actually. In our offense, we can't afford the medical bills to not be. Yeah. Cool. Okay, so that area is done now. Except for up here. Now we finish this area. I'm biased because his stream time falls within decompression time of day for me, so he has no choice but to be comfort streamer. Does not matter if he's yelling the word penis. Comfort streamer. Aether, go do math. We appreciate you, but math time. You gotta get that homework done. Man. In one of the glass cabinets, you'll find a beautiful redstone. I'm going to take it. It's mine now. She's going to tell me why I shouldn't do that. That's a fabled philosopher's stone used to turn lead into gold. Also apparently produce the elixir of life, the secret to immortality. All the more reason to steal it. No, you can't eat the stone. I sense Winston knows it's in here and thinks I've used it, as he frequently comments on that I haven't aged a day since 1996. Was that the day that the first game came out? Or year that the first game came out? I think so, right? Video game history escapes me sometimes. I think that there's just always going to be creators that it doesn't matter what they're talking about or like the main bulk of what's in their content. They're just a comforting presence, and I think that is an accurate way to describe Ether. A comforting presence. Because I, like, view Dame in the same light. Where I think of Dame as, like, a comfort streamer. But there is no way in hell, like, you look at Dame yelling about, like, stuff and being as Australian as he is, and, like, you don't look at that and think, that's a comfort streamer. But, like, listening to Dame ramble while he's, building in hardcore? Wonderful, delightful. Techno is also an example, but I think Techno did a really good job of... He focused on storytelling. His streams were a different story because he would just ramble a little bit, but like his videos were really well put together and edited in a way that made like a nice story flow, so it was easy to listen to. But he was just a humorous person as well. Being Australian. Listen, there's no better way to describe Dame than just sometimes he behaves Australian. And it's very loud. It's so incredibly loud. I love it so much, but it is so incredibly loud. Aren't wrong. Yeah. I know so many Australians. All of them are some of my favorite people in the world, I think. I've known a lot of Australians, actually, and I haven't met one yet that I dislike. To which I am sure I will hear from my Australian friends about how there are definitely Australians that I would hate. But the Australians that I've managed to meet are all very delightful people that make me laugh and smile. Help, I've fallen and I can't get up. Wow. Like, Jay is Australian. I love Jay to death. One of the loudest people I know, but it's always a very positive thing and never a negative. There's Dame, who's one of the best builders I've ever seen for hardcore Minecraft. Wonderfully creative person. Also, genuinely nice person. Always love hanging out in his chat and talking to him. There's Elaine, who is just an absolute delight. She's so sweet. Just overall good person. So many Australians, and then the other ones I know in real life. I will not divulge more of the details, but they are hilarious people, and I love them very much. I appreciate Dame's interactions. I love that Dame says out all of the numbers in your username, Woo. That is hands down one of my favorite things that he does, is he just legitimately says all of the numbers in your username. He could just call you Woo, but no, he says the numbers. He's committed to the numbers part. People are so good. There are many very good people. It's not just limited to Australians, but there's many Australians I love. Lots of good people out there in the world. Most of them I have met online. There's some good IRL people too, but a lot of my favorite people are friends that I've made online at this point. He at one point read out the X at the end of my name. I love it. Very silly. Time to now full name time by going Timeless X. Please call me Woo. 2539 Woo is my bastard father. Lots of very good people online. Lots of very cool communities. I saw some people like waxing poetic about Dream SMP like glory days, where people were realizing like, oh, I don't miss the content, I don't miss the SMP really. What I do miss is like the community and like all of the people that I met and hung out with and all of that stuff. I don't know, it just made me think about communities and stuff recently. Communities are a wonderful place online, and they're also very weird. I think part of this has also come from, I don't know how many of you guys watched the Streamer Awards or listened to the Fear Ann podcast after the Streamer Awards, where Cutie and Ray, Will Neff, Austin, and Hassan talked about, like, what was going on there. But there was an interesting, like, thing that happened with the Valorant community. And I don't know all the details, so like forgive me if I'm wrong, because I am probably wrong, because I don't keep up with that side as much as other people did. But there were people that bowed out from receiving the award because of the way that the community was reacting to stuff. It was really weird. Not necessarily bad in and of itself, but just weird. I mean, some of it was bad, because some of it was just genuinely bad behavior from fans, but it was interesting that it cascaded into people not wanting to accept an award. Fellow communities, some of them are okay. No, I know. I'm aware of how toxic the Valorant community can be, and that they have been consistently toxic in some regards, especially over the last couple years. But it is interesting to like see it, and everybody's like looking out for like what fandom is going to be the next big fandom that has all these problems, and was like first it was what's going to be the next Homestuck community, and now it's what's going to be the next Dream SMP community. And I know Scott Smager did an interview on a podcast, which I haven't had a chance to watch the entirety of, but I did see a couple of clips from him talking about like the team stuff for MCC and like how that impacted, and how like you'd watch fandoms have fights because of the way that Scott would put together teams sometimes. And like that's really interesting and weird to like learn about and look at. I know that there are definitely like studies of psychology that are dedicated now to learning more about that behavior in people, but I'm really interested to see like in 5 years what studies will have been done about like online culture and online fandom and all of the after effects of those communities on people. Creators, people in the fandom, people outside of the fandom, I want to know all of it. It's still bad sometimes, time, I understand. It's gotten better recently, but it used to be worse. Sorry, my glasses are like pinching. People would come in. Oh, no. Usually the communities that come together with specifically female presenting streamers are much better than the rest of the Valo community. I've noticed that as well, actually, Ami. It seemed like a whole bunch of the communities that centered around female streamers were a little bit better. But there's still something. Also, hi, Anna. I hope you're having a good time zone. Wait, are there? I don't know if there are any specific psychology reports on that because I would love to read them. No. I don't think that they're officially published right now, and if they are, I'm not sure if they're able to do like proper studies because it's really hard to separate people out and like do like a controlled like study of online culture. But in like 5 years, there's probably going to be a lot more studies as it becomes more of a problem and more of a thing. Because I've watched people have breakdowns over fandoms. Granted, I've seen this over many years and I've seen it multiple times, but like it's getting worse as time goes on. I think there's currently research being done, especially on Gen Z online fandom culture. See, that's the problem that I have, actually, with some of these studies. I need them to focus a little less on this being a Gen Z millennial divide and more about the entirety of the online space. Because if we try to narrow it down and just say like Gen Z is the online generation, it's not true. It's not true. A lot of your favorite content creators are millennials, and they are some of the most online people you will know. Yes, they are slightly different because they are the streamers and not the fandom, but there are still plenty of like millennials and even like older generations that are participating in online culture and being a part of it. And just focusing on the Gen Z portion, I think, is doing a disservice to how multifaceted the online experience is at this point. If I get the chance, I would love to study that. I'm going into the effects of video games on psychology as my career, but that's more cognitive psychology instead of social. I think it'll overlap a little bit. I think what you will see is more about like using video games as like not necessarily therapy so much as like expression, But I think that still blends into the social part of it, because how does that happen when you're playing online games? Like, how does that affect, like, when somebody is playing Valorant? If they're in there to de-stress, how does that factor into the social aspect? Like, if they're super stressed, do they rage more at the other people in the game? Do they turn off comms? Like, all of that stuff. So there will be a lot of, like, the social interaction of it as well, especially if you look at multiplayer games. Gen Me is a book that I constantly reference for generational trauma between millennials and Gen Z. That's not focusing on online culture. Highly recommend. I might check it out. I kind of live it, so I don't know how much I want to read more of it. I am fascinated by it, but there is, like, a limit to the amount of, like, time and energy that I can put into reading more about everything between Gen Z and millennials, because it blends into a lot of, like, because I heard Gen Me, and I don't know how many of you have seen, like, the articles from way back in the day, I mean, like, mid to late 2000s, that labeled millennials as the me generation. And so that automatically triggers my flight or fight response every time I see something labeled, like, even remotely that. Because I grew up, because I'm at the tail end of, I'm towards the tail end of millennials, depending on what you look at, what, like, specific system you're looking at. So I was a kid, like, I was a teenager. I barely understood what was happening when all those articles were coming out, and then they started blaming us for, like, killing the cereal industry. Which is still so funny. I killed everything. What did we kill? The cereal industry, the diamond industry, paper towel industry, everything. Gen Z is now starting to get their day in the sun with all of that, which I am sorry for, but it is kind of funny. It is a little bit funny. It's really actually very funny to me. Yeah, we got blamed for CDs dying out, which they introduced the technology that we replaced with CDs. I don't know what they expected us to do. Are we getting blamed for DVDs dying out too? Is Gen Z gonna get is Gen Z gonna get blamed for DVDs? Aw, silly. Oh, very true. I mean, if I have time, because my list of books is mainly fiction, and I like keeping it fiction, because nonfiction makes my brain cry sometimes. But if I get a chance, I will check out that book. If I read nonfiction right now, it's usually about linguistics. I have a book that I've been meaning to finish about linguistics in online culture that is really interesting to me. Does it have to be cleaned all the way across? Sorry, I'm trying to figure out where the beam needs to be cleaned in order to be considered done, and I don't know if it does the entire thing across or if it needs me to do more than that. I don't know what's happening. Oh. Similarities between female presenting Gen Z and millennials because of the group trauma is astounding. I was about to... No, that's true. I have a tough time differentiating between Gen Z female presenting people and millennial. So that makes sense. It makes sense. Because I feel like even the fashion and a whole bunch of things overlap. Huh. Interesting. People are interesting. That's the long and the short of it. Don't know what's going on with them, but they're interesting. Clean. Thank you. There are very specific reasons as to why it makes sense, but I won't info dump that in chat right now. If you have articles about that, send them to me. Because I have been thinking about that lately, because I see that a lot when I look at like online content and what people are making online. And I was thinking about it very hard. Okay. That's done. Now let's... I guess I could just finish the ceiling area and then move on to the down area. That would probably make the most sense. Here, let's do... Please. Let me clean all of this. Wow. I'll def send you some articles that I read for class. I try to make sure they're easier for average. I'll try to make sure they're easier for the average non-psych major to read. No, you can send them to me regardless of what difficulty level you think they are. Don't worry, I will figure it out. I can do the research to supplement what I don't know. I actually did really like psychology when I was younger. I wanted to do more stuff and learn more about it, but unfortunately when I was in high school, the prime age for learning about it, or the prime age to getting into it, it actually conflicted the class that I wanted to take with other classes that I had no option but to take, so I never got to pursue more psychology stuff. It was just not in the cards for me. But that's fine, because realistically, what is writing but a study of how somebody thinks? I honestly really do think that the English major and psychology majors are so closely related, and I wish that they would do more to overlap. I really do wish they would do more to overlap them. I have a ladder for this. Right. And honestly, there probably should be like more like, because I was thinking about like the requirements for my degree were a certain number of classes only from one department. I feel like for something as encompassing as creative writing, because that's the actual degree that I have, they could have included more things, like required specific other general ed classes that are easy to get into without a degree, from like psychology or history or things like that. Now theoretically those are baked into the way that my college did their programs with general education. No. Is it GEDs? General education something? but like general requirements of like you need to take this many of this kind of class and this many of this kind of class in order to graduate. However, because they don't dictate which ones that you have to take in order to graduate, there were people that did not take any psychology or did not have an interest in psychology that were in the English program that were sometimes baffled by the choices that people would make in their stories. And I feel like being able to not necessarily pick apart everything that a person does, but be able to look at a behavior and go, oh yeah, no, that's really normal for somebody to do, would help a lot of people when it comes to looking critically at writing. Because it's never as clear as like, oh yeah, they did this because this is the reason. You can look deeper into the way that people write stories and the kind of characters that they put together and the kinds of like information that they throw together. That tells a larger story about the person that's writing. I could have taken psychology next year, but I'm taking intro to behavioral sciences instead. That's also a useful one though. It's still about people. It's required actually, but it changes depending on like college. It depends on college. Mine did not have any specific requirements, just humanities something, sciences something else, and then math. And that's as granular as they got, and it was just about the number of credits. So you could take like 2 or 3 of essentially the same kind of class and it would count. And you would never touch like psychology or anything else. Or like you'd get really granular with it, like an intro specifically to like gender studies or something like that as like a kind of psychology class, but nothing else. I'll dump one reason why female presenting Gen Z and millennials are so similar here before I go to sleep. Puberty on average inflicts more psychological trauma and scarring on women and girls than boys. Why? Your self-esteem tanks, other girls tease you or isolate you, boys start paying attention, harassment, bullying, and even family members picking you apart. People that present as girls were born Gen Z or millennials literally get dissected. I would agree with that. With the advent of social media, it definitely made it worse. Definitely made it worse for a whole slew of people. That's for sure. But Ami, get good sleep. Thank you for info dumping, and never feel bad about info dumping. It's okay to respect people's boundaries of saying not right now, but if you want to start info dumping, just say like, hey, I have cool things I want to share, and go for it. Because I think I and many of the rats feel the same about like, it is cool to listen to people talk about things that they are passionate about and educated about. There is nothing better than making friends with somebody and then you get to do that thing where you sit on the floor with them for like 4 hours and they're just gonna tell you everything that they know about this one specific thing. Is it necessarily what they're studying in college? Absolutely not. Sometimes it is. And I think that's a great time. I don't know where it's dirty over here. Bug fix. Yes. I think it's very fun to learn about what other people are interested in, and that has turned into sometimes my brain can recall information about things that I have never studied, but because I have friends that are interested in specific things, or I have friends that were taking classes on specific things, there's just an amount of information in my head about subjects that I never knew I needed, but are there now. And sometimes I know these facts out of context, so I will have friends that will explain something to me in depth, and I will store that information only to recall it 4 years later when somebody says something random to me during lunch, and I go, oh yeah, this is this. Do I know where that piece of information came from? Absolutely not. I just know it was in my head. Don't feel bad about not understanding.
Wah. Good night, rats. I love y'all.
Have a good night. Not everybody will understand everything, and that's okay. It is okay to not understand things. It is okay to not know necessarily everything on a subject. Sometimes it's just nice to listen. I sometimes ask questions. I have a ton of friends that do a lot of stuff that I don't understand, and every now and then, when they talk about it enough, and I've heard like a couple of things enough, my brain goes, okay, well, what does this mean for this thing? And then my brain goes, okay, so ask more questions. And then I'm like, please give me mini lecture on all these things that you were excited about, because I don't understand the basics, but I would like to now. So that I can better sit here and nod during your rants about things. I've done that to a number of people. It's actually how my tattoo artist got me through my appointment, was he started talking about point-and-click adventure games that he wanted to, not like copy, but whose styles he wanted to emulate for this thing that he wanted to work on. And he was like, here's everything that I want to understand about this, and everything that I want to do with this, and have you ever seen this style of thing? Please listen to me ramble about it. And I was like, hell yeah. I love when I don't understand, because that means either they explain more, or B, I can look into it more and do my own research and even sometimes share it back to that person. Yeah. Just ask questions. It is okay to ask questions when you don't understand. It is also okay for that person to be like, I don't have time to explain this to you right now, but I can point you to some good resources that I know about it. Or if you look in this place on this website, they will have more information about it. I always try to do that because I don't always have time to like in-depth share things with people. But sometimes when I do, like I will go like find resources that I've either referenced or like I have found that have similar information to the thing that I'm talking about and be like, please read all of this. This explains so many things about how I think. Always better to facilitate learning than to discourage it. More people need to learn in the world, and I'm not going to tell them no. Please, I want to just climb up the tail. If anybody gives anybody shit for asking questions, I will find them. That's just a promise from me to you. I think it's easy for some people to forget that not everybody lives in the same world that they do. And I do this too. It's not just an other people issue. I still do this and I have to check myself sometimes. So there's some times where very basic information to me isn't something that somebody else would be privy to, just because of like what I did for like classes or like the curriculums that I grew up with and things like that. So it's better to share like, oh yeah, no, this thing from this place is also good, and then share like more information. I'd rather help people learn than make them feel dumb. Please do not put, well actually no, if you want to put pineapple on your mac and cheese, go for it, time. Do you put hot dogs in your mac and cheese? I want hot dogs and mac and cheese. I might have to go get hot dogs. Another glass cabinet, you'll see 3 knives next to an ankh. What if I see nothing? Excuse me. Pineapple on the cheese. I mean, it still probably wouldn't taste that good because generally the cheese sauce is very ooey, and I don't think that would very much go well with pineapple. Oh gosh, no. I'm very picky about hot dogs because of their texture, though. I think this might be one of those things that, like, I grew up with it, and therefore my brain is like, yeah, hot dogs and mac and cheese. But it has to be, like, Oscar Mayer hot dogs. Because that was, like, a very common thing to have. Okay, be good. Now we just need to do these 3. And then I think that's most of the ceiling area done. That's a common thing for a lot of people, but it's not for me. Meatballs make me want to puke. Well, don't eat meatballs then. I like Swedish meatballs, but I also am picky about meatballs. Some of the spices that they use in meatballs are just gross. Babysitter as a kid fed it to me every day. Too much. Night rats, hope you all have a lovely rest of your PowerWashy time zones. Have a good time zone too, Clover. Thank you for hanging out. I hope you're doing well.
Comfort with occasional discomfort streamer. Trato 10 love.
I regret nothing. It was funny. In my defense, it was kind of funny. Just a little bit, though. Bow, bow. I just think people are fascinating in all of their forms. It is interesting to see what makes people tick, and it is interesting to see where people came from that shaped their worldviews into what they are. Because like we've all said before, nobody comes from the same place. Even if they grew up in physically the same town, their experiences, because of perception, are going to be vastly different. And I like seeing all the different things that people have to offer, because sometimes it's as simple as like, yeah, they have a different perspective on like these two things, and sometimes it's as complicated as because of like the way that their family did things, they think this about X, Y, and Z. And because of this one very specific experience that they had as a kid, on top of that, they now feel like this. Doesn't always make sense to me, but it is still interesting to learn about nonetheless. Hold on, I think if I... Nope, not that. I think that's why I'm an avid reader. I think this also has something to do with the fact that I am an only child, and therefore I spend a lot of time in my own head. Or spent a lot of time when I was younger in my own head. This is not a negative. This is not me calling out my parents and saying that their parenting style is horrible. It is just that I spent a lot of time thinking about how I think, and that has bled into my adult life, where now I think a lot about how everybody else thinks. And sometimes when I'm out driving, and I've found myself doing this, where I will space out while I'm driving, and somebody will react in such a way to an action that I have done, and I, instead of just blindly getting angry first, or getting upset or annoyed or whatever at them, sometimes my first thought is, I wonder where they learned this habit. Was it from one of their parents driving? Is it something they picked up from somebody else that they know? Who taught them who to drive? how to drive. Sometimes I do jump straight to anger. Like, I've been honked at before when I've been at an intersection waiting patiently to go through, and I don't go through immediately because my depth perception is weird, and I'd rather be safe than hit by another car. But sometimes when I am less focused on where I'm going, I will think about it. T!
Time is real and it can hurt you. Affectionate.
Time's right there. Time could probably run me over. But T, I hope you're having a good time zone. Time, please don't run me over. Zoom zoom bitches does not make me feel more confident. Time, will you promise not to run me over? Please? On purpose. If it's an accident, that's nothing you can do. But please don't run me over. Only if you promise to get out of the way. Time, I only have 2 brain cells. Please don't tax them. Nice. Ceiling done. Okay, if the ceiling is done, then let's go ahead and get this part done. Actually, let's go ahead and do the molding part. Hello. You have 2? 2 what? What do your brain cell— oh, brain cell. What do your brain cell taxes taste like? Mine tastes like nothing because I have no brain cells. My taxes taste like frustration because I don't want to do them. I've got almost everything done for them. I just need to finish up some forms and stuff, and I don't want to. I simply would refuse. Head empty, no brain cell. No brain cell here. Somebody in the rat community has a brain cell, but I don't know where it is. Or what they're doing with it. Who? Somebody. I don't think Ether has it. Well, he might. He might have borrowed it for something. But I don't— it's definitely not his all the time. Definitely not. May I have the brain cell tomorrow? Maybe, I see. Maybe you can have it tomorrow. May I have some tea? Now I want tea. I got stroopwafels so I could have them with tea and coffee, and my brain just wants tea and coffee all the time now. Which really isn't a bad problem, it's just a thing that I have to live with now, where my brain just constantly is going stroopwafel time. Even though it is not stroopwafel time. Bow, 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 bow. Okay, we'll finish this ceiling and then we'll finish this section, but on the other side, and then we will call it, because I do still need to end early so that I can get some stuff done so that I can not die later in the week. It'll be fine. Probably. Maybe. Okay, so we'll do the molding and then the ceiling, and then that'll be it. That'll be the end of stream. Then I will run away, and there's nothing you can do to stop me. There's nothing I can do to stop me. It is simply what will happen. Will I regret it? Yes. What if I steal your knees? Well, I mean, I'll still have to go to the office, but it might be harder to get inside. But there's elevators. Joel for luck. I love Joel. I love that silly spinning fish. Just a goofy little guy. You can have my knees, I'll allow it. Okay, no, Time, you're trying to steal knees from other people, but you're sitting here going, no, you can steal my knees, it's fine. Make it make sense. Am I allowed to have your knees or no? I'm gonna go ahead and dip now. Have a good time getting your math homework done. I wish you the best of luck. No, only tea. Wait, do you want more kneecaps or do you only want people's kneecaps out of spite? What's happening? No. T, you can have my knees if you need an extra pair. No, don't give people your knees. Keep your knees. You need your knees. Not even, don't give them to Time. Keep your own knees. Keep your knees to yourself. Is this what teachers feel like with like 1st to 3rd graders, where they're all slightly unhinged and you have to say things like keep your knees to yourself? Stop trying to give your knees to other people. Is this just adulthood and parenting? Someone tell MJ that I said hi. Fuck you, my knees now. T? T, how could you? What if I cry, T? What if I cry? Huh? What will you do then? L? No love for me in this community. My entire community hates me. I didn't blink enough. My eyes were upset for a second. I have to show a friend something. We come back to knees. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Does that help a bit? Does it make it worse? Does it do both somehow all at once? Ta-da! We're getting closer, but this still only had about an hour to work on stuff, so I'll be happy for any amount of work we got. No mac and cheese for Ferret, but I want mac and cheese. But I'm just not. Time, you could be wrong. Time, you could be wrong. Just saying. We're 71% of the way there. Bow, bow, bow. Okay. Sorry, I wanted to get that done. That would have driven me insane. Do you have any others that are like 99%? No. If it's like 30 or something, I'll be able to spot that one. I'm not too worried about that. But that is going to be the end of stream. Like I said, I do feel a little bit bad having to end early, but I have so many things I need to finish and the week just keeps going. So I'm going to end now so that I have a little bit more time to work on stuff tonight. Hopefully after this week it should all settle out again, and if it doesn't, I will simply cry. Yeah, I'll just simply cry. But thank you guys very much for hanging out with me today. I appreciate you all so very much. I hope that you guys have a good time zone wherever you are, whatever you're doing. We don't need the off song. But remember to take care of yourselves, drink water, eat food, get sleep, take a shower, take your meds. Do everything that you gotta do to keep yourself running, because you matter. All of you. Even you. I'm looking directly at you. You matter. But I hope you guys have a good rest of your week. I'll see you guys on Thursday for hardcore Minecraft, probably. Yeah. But remember that you matter. Remember that I care about you. Remember to take care of yourself. And remember to check in on your friends. And I'll see you guys in the next stream. Goodbye!
Nightmares. I'll share with onliners tonight. Rat JAM.